Back show. And I'm coming here right quick just to give you my quick picks for week 14. Really had a good successful week last week, going like freaking 10 and 5 total, including the games which I didn't pick on that for freaking last week, which I had the Cowboys losing to Minnesota. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. You know. But hey, freaking 10 freaking wins though, that ain't bad. I was just hopefully see I could do better this week, yo. But let's go ahead and get things started off, yo. I probably should start off. I'm already 0-1 with Oakland losing to Kansas City Thursday. So let's just count that in the books already. But let's start off with the afternoon games to pick. The early afternoon games. Pittsburgh going against Buffalo. I got Pittsburgh in this one. Yo. I know there could be the off chance that Buffalo might play Pittsburgh well. And might can give them a run on that, but I don't really see it. But the next game up is Denver going against the Tennessee Titans. Kind of a tricky game, so with the pick on there, especially seeing how Tennessee somehow got good all of a sudden. Like, we used to think they were freaking sorry as hell during the start of the season, but now, freaking looking at their record now, somehow they popped up and got good. Freaking competing for their division title up there in the AFC South. Freaking vying for a playoff position. Fucking weird. But I still take Denver to win. And now next game we got Washington going against Philly. Nice rivalry game. I don't feel like picking Washington, but I don't feel like picking Philly either. Okay, think about it. Both of those teams let me down last week, especially Philly. Sorry, SSL. Oh, this is gonna be kind of a tough one to pick, but I guess I'll go with Washington. I don't feel like I have enough to trust on them to feel it. So we'll pick them now for that. Arizona at Miami. Kind of looking at Miami, how in the quals, how they've been falling. I'm kind of picking Arizona to win. Well, I think Arizona can get their freaking gist of it back together. Excuse me right quick. Gotta get my tobacco. They got San Diego going against Carolina next. Carolina should take that. So it'll be Erie Ricky now with San Diego, but Carolina should take that. Cincinnati at Cleveland. Cincinnati should get the win easily. It's the Cleveland fucking Browns. That's enough said there. Chicago going against Detroit. Another freaking eerie one. I think Detroit should take it. Yeah, not really seeing much going on with Chicago. You got the Indianapolis Colts going against the Houston Texans next. Another freaking division rivalry game. There's also another pick'em game. I guess I'll fuck with Indy. Then again, no, I might fuck with Houston because Indy had that Monday night game. Even though they did well going against the Jets, whooping their ass like 46. Some score like that. Can't exactly never score, but it's somewhere in that area. I'm not sure they can really get the freaking turnaround on their back. And just basically going with Houston just off freaking days rest. Houston, at least they had more days rest than Indianapolis. Even though it probably wouldn't matter much because it's one day. But I think I'll pick with Houston. Minnesota going against Jacksonville in the last of the early afternoon games. Yeah, gotta be everyone. I might go on the limb and actually pick Jacksonville, man. I think Jacksonville might be due for a win for themselves. And now to start the early afternoon games, as we have the New York Jets going against the San Francisco 49ers. Should be a pickup win for the Jets. I mean, they need to get themselves a win from the way they got their ass beat freaking Monday night. So I'm picking with them. We got New Orleans Saints versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I got Tampa Bay. And another one's freaking Tampa Bay is another team, kind of like Tennessee, that we kind of thought they were starting on sorry, like, oh, there's going to be the same old Tampa Bay ridge on it. But now looking at Tampa Bay now, they kind of got themselves up a little bit. It's fucking weird. Yeah. I guess the NFL is finally getting the parity that they want. Because fucking Tampa Bay was 7-5. 2 games over 500. Who knew it? Dunk it. Anyway, Atlanta going against the Los Angeles Rams. Falcons should get this win here. Falcons should get a bounce back win against this abysmal Rams team. That's freaking finally took their ass long enough to start Jared Goff. But also it might have taken way too long to start him in the sense of the hell. But as I'm more thinking about it, they may just waste some time picking him as a freaking draft pick. First round draft pick at that too. Boy, never want to waste one of those. But last in the late afternoon games, we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Green Bay Packers. A game I'm going to be looking forward to watching. Probably the only game I'm going to be looking forward to watching. Maybe. Now, aside from Baltimore and New England. But I got I was about to say Patriots. Slopping at myself. I should have Seattle winning this game. Now, I can't think to go playing close to this orbit. Not exactly a division rival, but they're sort of a freaking rival in themselves with the playoff battles that they have. I think for Green Bay's going to play Seattle close by picking Seattle and take it out, leak it out. And speaking of rivalry games, a true rivalry game here for the Sunday night game, the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Giants. Oh, fucking A. How I'm so tempted to pick New York. I can't. Don't really trust them. I'm kind of going with Dallas. I hate to go with Dallas because they're a fucking ignorant sellout, fucking disgraceful team that call themselves America's team. Fucking such a disgrace calling themselves America's team. But I got them beating the Giants, man. I'm not sure the Giants are going to have what it takes to stop Dallas and what they got going. And for the Monday night game, probably the hardest game to choose. And hopefully it will be a freaking great game to watch over here with the Baltimore Ravens going against the New England Patriots. Yeah. Hard stiffening Jeff here. Hard jamming the stick, yo. Freaking all in his chopper head. Man. I feel like I might be coming down with a little sickness, yo. But kind of thinking about it, it's kind of hard to really choose in there. Hell, Baltimore has played New England well for the last probably 3 or 4 games that they played, including the playoffs. See something about Baltimore, they always played New England well. It's probably, I think, like 2-2 for the last 4 games that they played. This is pretty much an even out game. A hard pick'em game like that. But I think I'm going with New England. I'm kind of thinking New England might have what it takes to freaking eke out or freaking win. And plus it helps with them that they're at home going against Baltimore. I can't think New England has an edge, better edge playing at home than they do on the road. And that'll be it for my picks. For any of those who are watching, which is probably like nobody watching now, but for any of those who are watching, thanks for freaking tuning in. I'll see you probably next week, as long as I continue to do this weekly, yo. And hopefully I can beat my freaking 10-5 record. Or maybe 10-6, hell, added in with the other game that I didn't really pick last week. Probably gonna be hard to beat that. Now let's see. Adios.